Hi Libra, welcome back to Wandering Magic. These are going to be your December 2025 messages, and it's going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm going to start out with Kipper. We have community, toil and labor, and poverty. The people around you are working really hard to help you succeed, and for some reason you are just not helping yourself. You're like unwilling to change. You feel like this, like things are doomed, and it feels a bit pessimistic, but it also feels like you don't want to put the work in that you need to succeed. You want it to come to you. But I'm also getting like a bit of an underlining of sadness here, because for others of you that are feeling the more of the sad energy, it's because you don't feel this sense of community anymore. And it seems like a lot of the community that you built was around maybe work, like an occupation or something of that nature, and something has like come to a bit of a halt. It feels like a little struggle, and it's different for everyone. It could be a financial struggle, it could be a just struggling to cope and deal in general. But just a reminder that you're constantly surrounded by a community, whether you can see them or not. It's kind of the concept of you don't have to see someone all the time or talk to them all the time to know that they're there for you, to know that they exist, to know that, fill in the blank. A tall tale, there's Pinocchio, so you know where this is going. Tall tale is encouraging you to just be honest, not only with yourself, but the people around you, as we kind of mentioned at the beginning. Be careful with what you're telling yourself and what you're telling others. This could be hindering you in any kind of way, whether it be like your growth, or it could actually, like, it's like telling a lie and now you have to keep up with that lie. These aren't like white lies, they're like really big lies, things that you just are not being honest about. You're holding back. You're creating these illusions. So like, if you're not okay, just say I'm not okay. If things feel hard and things do feel like a struggle, then you need to open up about that. It's like losing your job and not telling anyone and pretending you're going to work every day, but really you're sitting in your car or you're hanging out somewhere else. Like there's a moment of clarity that is trying to happen, and it's trying to come in, and it will come in when you start unveiling what it is that you're hiding. Because it does seem like you're putting on, you're not putting on a show per se, but you're putting on this facade of something that's not actual, it's not real, it's not right. It's what it is. Your tarot message here is the Four of Wands in reverse, the Six of Swords in reverse, and then you have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yep, all reversed. We'll get to this Eight of Wands in a moment, but we're gonna start here. Basically, your home life is suffering, or your relationship is suffering. There's definitely a lack or a loss here. So it was a job, or it was like, it almost feels impulsive. So it might be a specific message for someone, but it feels like you either lost the job or the job didn't come through. And so there's this like state of lack. And so I want to also clarify before I continue, like when I was talking about this tall tale, I don't want you to think that I'm calling you a liar. It's not what I mean. What I'm saying is you just need to be honest about something. And it's like you're telling yourself one thing or telling others something so that they don't worry. Or you're telling yourself something that it just, you just have to be honest with yourself. So I don't know if that clarified, but I'm gonna move on. So yeah, your home life is not ideal. Your relationship is not ideal. For some of you, I'm getting relationships are not ideal, meaning there's some bubbles. There's some bubbles that need to be smoothed out. And that's part of the problem. Also, this is holding you back. This is the reason why you can't change and move forward. This is holding you back. It's like I see you like a sigh of relief when you get this off your chest. So just like let it out, let it rip, let it go. Let it go. Because it works for now, but it's not going to work soon. The 8 of Wands is encouraging you to just do it now, stop delaying. The 4 of Swords and the 3 of Swords in reverse. This is saying that once you just say what it is that you want and you let it go and you let it out, like once you do that, you will feel so much peace in your life. And it seems like you're trying to protect something. You're just, and maybe you're protecting yourself, and so you're telling yourself something to keep up the morale every day. I'm also getting that the struggle that you're having, you're not the only one, but I'm not saying that to negate how you feel or diminish like, oh, everyone's going through this. That's not what I mean. But it just, you're not alone. And so I think that's where that sigh of relief comes from, when you actually let it out and express how you're feeling, because there's this lack of wanting to express what it is that's lying dormant inside you. Yeah, just very protective, very mama bird energy. And you could be protecting yourself as well. Your oracle message is Aquarius, so it could directly have to do with an Aquarius or another air sign. You're an air sign, Libra. The other one is Gemini. But look at this. This is intelligence, forward, strong-willed, right? There must be something planetary in February, because there's a lot of, at the end of winter, it just seems like there's a struggle a little this winter. I keep saying and predicting we're gonna get snow this year. I don't know. But anyway, this is about moving forward. So your oracle message is encouraging you to propel forward and move forward with something. I wonder if you could figure out that the other person connected to you is an Aquarius if you don't know. Anyway, don't stop is your angel message. And I love that for you. Watch your Sun, Moon, and Rising for any additional messages, and I'll see you next time.